catchphrases. I hear a lot about being single. How is someone like you still single?
So a catchphrase I hear about being single is tick-tock, your biological clock is ticking, so time to get a move on.
So there are a few things when you say, what are the catchphrases of singleness? Like, why is a girl like you still single? Wish I knew, but God knows, you know. Or, oh, you're too intense. Or maybe you just haven't created enough space. Or maybe everybody's actually gone. You know, there's so many different ways that people deal with it. So, yeah, interesting perspectives.
Catchword or a catchphrase, more so just a line that I've heard quite a bit and said to me is, if you don't find a man now, there'll be none left, or there'll be no good ones left.
I think there is a bit of a stigma surrounding singleness, just because if you look around, the majority of people seem to be coupled up, so the fact that you're not coupled up sort of, I don't know, people imply that you're not fulfilling your God-given purpose to go forth and reproduce.
Okay, so the stigma surrounding singleness, I think there's this idea that there's something wrong with you or with the world at large, but I don't think it's necessarily a conscious thing that people are saying, you know, you're rubbish because you're single, but it's more like, ooh, that's different, I haven't done that before, I don't quite know how you do that, and I don't know if that means I have to be different towards you. So not a stigma in that you get left out or forgotten or anything like that, but just that kind of, oh, that's a bit weird. That's a little bit weird to be single in your 30s. Is that a choice? Is that because you have some weird religious belief? You know, so I think it's more of a misunderstanding than a stigma. But I guess everybody has different experiences about that, so, yeah.
Some of the stigmas surrounding singleness, there's this idea that it's something that needs to be shaken off or cast off, as if it's like a thorn on the side, you know, something to be despised. When really it's something that should be valued, something that should be treasured. You know, it's actually a blessing or honor to walk in that freedom as well. Like, people forget there's a freedom about it. Like, you're able to really be more of yourself. Pursue the things of God without anything setting you back. Not saying that a relationship sets you back, but you're able to actually pursue those things that you won't normally be able to when you're tied down to a relationship. Yeah.
I think a stigma surrounding singleness is that you haven't quite made it in life yet. I've had a lot of people have the mentality or have expressed their views to me that if you're single, you just keep having to keep pushing until you get into a relationship, because up until then you're just not quite there yet, and your value isn't emphasized in your singleness, it's emphasized in being in a relationship, which I think needs to change.